and gentlemen, my dear subscribers, viewers, and followers, welcome yet again to my YouTube channel. And guess what? Today we have a serious talking point. Are you a parent? Do you have a child in junior school? Well, are you a school director? Do you have a junior school? Fine. The talking point today is the fate of grade 9 students in our junior school. Currently, junior school has got grade 7 and grade 8, and the talking point in town is what will become of grade 8 as they transit to grade 9, because there's a myriad of confusions as to whether or not to domicile grade 9 in secondary schools or to retain it in primary school, and whether or not our primary schools are ready to accommodate grade 9 in terms of infrastructure, the facilities, and all sorts of amenities that it comes with. And well, that's the reason why I prepared this particular talking point, so that we get to understand what is the way forward with regards to our junior school in preparation to our into senior school. First things first, let me take you back to the framers of this curriculum, CBC, the competence-based curriculum. The framers of this particular curriculum expected that junior school was supposed to be a stand-alone school, meaning that it was supposed to be a school of its own, managed and run from one or different, separate administration. However, things did not turn out according to the expectations of the framers, because of course it comes to a lot of cost implications to raise or to build up a separate junior school. But in actual fact, that was what was expected when the framers came up with this particular curriculum. Nevertheless, when the president set up a presidential working party on education reforms committee, they sat down, they listened to the people, and then they made a decision and said that we have listened to the members of the public, the parents, the teachers, and we have made a recommendation that let grade 7, grade 8 and 9, that's the junior school, be domiciled in primary school. And of course, they've got a number of reasons here among them, his age, and other many factors. Of course, one of the factors was the availability of space. And of course, now that class 8 had exited, leaving some space there, why not accommodate them in those empty classrooms? And that's how we ended up accommodating our junior schools in primary. And so it's running very well actually. But now the main talking point is what is the way forward? It's 2 years down the line. What will become of our grade 8 transiting to grade 9? And one particular question that we need to ask ourselves is, rather a question that everyone else is asking themselves, when is it going to be domiciled? Junior 9, where are they going to be domiciled? Talking point is, first, junior grade 9 is supposed to be domiciled in our primary school. That is what was recommended, and that is where it should be, and that's where it ought to be. However, a few things may play in terms of decision making come 2025. Number one question that we need to ask ourselves is, are primary schools having, both primary and both public schools and private schools, are they having enough facilities to accommodate grade 9 students? I will tell you that not all our private institutions have got those facilities. And I can tell you that some of our private institutions are not going to run grade 9 because they never built an extra classroom. They survived on grade 7 and grade then class 7 and class 8 for grade 9 and now grade 8. Some of them as I say, look, for me, I don't see myself going beyond grade 8. When it comes to grade 9, then my parents should be advised to look for an alternative school because I'm not offering grade 9. So we have some students, just some good number of students somewhere with no school. Our public institutions, how many streams or what is the enrollment in the current grade 8 in our public institution, junior school grade 8? How many are there? How many streams are they occupying? The enrollment is such big that in most of our public primary schools, they run 2, 3, 4, 5 streams. Meaning that for our public institutions, that is the primary schools, if we want to domicile or continue domiciling grade 9 in our public institution, then we must build equivalent number of classrooms that can accommodate all of them. And to even accommodate the ones who are coming from our private institutions where schools are not going to run grade 9. Meaning that we have a crisis in the context. Therefore, the crisis for now. Then, another question that will arise is, for ones who are going to exit their current class, how many streams of form ones are there in a secondary school that you know? Many of our public institutions have got more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams. Meaning that some schools have got up to 500, up to 600 form ones. Meaning that by the time from the current form ones go to form 2, and form 2s to 3, and 3 exits to 4, and 4 exits to universities and tertiary levels and all that, we are going to have some empty classrooms that were occupied by the current form ones. And those are not few classrooms. Some 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classrooms. But what we need to ask ourselves is the government going to build some 3 or 4 or 5 streams to accommodate, in public primary schools, to accommodate the current 4, 5, 6 streams in grade 8, when we have some extra or rather empty classrooms in our secondary schools, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams, which is the easier way for the government. Build 4, 5, 6 streams in primary schools and leave some empty classrooms in our secondary schools. Read in between the lines. Anything can happen, and then the government says, okay, fine, they are domiciled in our primary schools, but let them be accommodated in our secondary schools. But what will become of the system? Is the system still going to remain the same as 3, 6, 3, 3? Yeah. 2, 6, 3, 3 system? Is it going to remain the same? Yeah. But we have to look at the talking points in terms of what is good enough to be done. The schools that build their standalone junior schools, for instance, majority or maybe not all private schools build their standalone junior school. Some did, others did not. Where are they taking their grade 8 translating to grade 9? Those are some of the questions that you really need to ask yourself. Then you get to know the answer and the way forward. What do I know? What do we know? Grade 8 will translate to grade 9. Whenever they're going to be domiciled, they translate. Then they will be assessed. They will sit a national assessment that will see them through to senior school. Senior school are going to be the current secondary schools, and then they are going to be clustered into 3 clusters. Remember, 844 was clustering them into national schools, extra county schools, and such like. But we are going to see our secondary schools getting clustered into 3 according to the career pathways. Meaning that students in grade 9 are going to select subject and are going to select the pathways that they are going to follow. The clustering of schools will mean that there are particular schools that are only going to offer sports science, sports and art sciences only. There are schools that are going to offer STEM, there are schools that are going to offer social sciences only. But then at least a school should be able to offer at least 2 career pathways. A school may offer STEM, and maybe a school may also offer sports sciences. So we are going to see how that is going to shape up. But then the truth of the matter is that students transiting to grade 9 are going to select subject that is going to take them to their career paths. Those students who take, for instance, arts subject, that is students who are going to take matters to do with sports and art, sciences, visual art, they're going to do things to do with the visual arts, performing arts, and of course matters to do with the sporting activities. Those who are going to sit, or rather take the pathway for social sciences, are going to study things on matters to do with the humanities and business studies. Then we have STEM subject, which is STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Of course, in that department, we have those who are going to do applied sciences, pure sciences, things to do with engineering and technology, and of course, they're also going to do much to do with matters to do with IT. So generally, that's what we should be able to prepare our current grade 8 for. Thank you for listening to me, and let's see how things unfold. And in my next presentation, I'm going to tell you what is the fate of assessment. How is grade 9, grade 8 assessment looking like? Thank you, and do not forget to share this particular video, subscribe, and let it reach out to every educationist and every parent and every junior school student.